Hey everyone, this is Ami from Artgrid, and today I'm going to show you how our workflow for exporting footage for our site works. First of all, the formats that you need to create for the site are high quality graded, high quality log, and H.264 graded. The high quality files can be 4K and any resolution above. So let's start. The program that we decided to use is DaVinci Resolve by Blackmagic Design for a couple of reasons. 1. Amount of options for color grading is tremendous. 2. The workflow is extremely comfortable. 3. You can export individual clips on one timeline. Now, before we open DaVinci Resolve, let's open a folder with the name for our story. And inside, we will open 3 folders and we will give them the names 4K graded, 4K log, and HD graded. Now we'll open DaVinci Resolve and open a new project with the same name of our story. In the media pool, we will import our footage from our hard drive. Next, we'll make sure our project settings are correct, including timeline resolution, timeline frame rate, pixel aspect ratio, etc. Now, in the edit page, I'll create a new timeline and choose in and outs for all my clips, and drop them in the timeline. If we have a few stories in the timeline, I recommend you divide them out to separate timelines for an easier workflow and color grading. Next, in the color page in the nodes window, go to timeline view and give your project a nice grade. Now, just for the record, we don't use groups. You're welcome to use them, but we found it's less comfortable for exporting log and graded files. So after we graded our timeline, go over each clip and color correct and match all of them. Of course, as you know, since we can't have any logos on our footage, if you happen to have any, you can add a serial node on that specific clip and blur out the logo with a power window and track it. Now that we're done with color grading, we'll go back to the edit page and duplicate our timeline and give each one of them different extensions. One called graded and one called log. After you do this, go back to the color page, open the log timeline. In the nodes window, go to timeline mode and hit Alt-D, which will bypass all of your grade on your timeline, but it won't touch the color correction on each individual clip so that all your clips are still matched. So now we have one graded timeline and one log timeline ready for export. Now we'll go over to the deliver page and we will create a preset for graded files and one for log files. So under render settings, we will choose video and make sure you have a check mark on export video. And above the video, we will choose under render individual clips. Now under format, we will choose QuickTime, and under codec, we will choose DNxHR HQX 10-bit. Now if you have DaVinci Resolve Studio, then you can choose render at source resolution, but if you have the free version of DaVinci Resolve, then you won't have this option and you will be limited to a max resolution of 4K UHD. Under audio, we will remove the checkmark on export audio since we do not use audio on our footage site. And under file custom name, we will give the name of our story. Under file suffix, we will put underline 4K graded. Make sure the add source frame count to file name is unchecked. And check use unique file names and suffix. Under digits in the file name, put 4. Now go to Browse and choose your 4K graded folder. Now press Add to Render Queue. And of course, we can save this as a preset and call it 4K graded. And now you have it up here saved. Now choose your log timeline and go to Browse again and choose your 4K log folder. And the only thing we will change for this preset is the file suffix from graded to log. And add it to the render queue. And of course, save the preset and call it 4K log. start rendering, and that's it. There you have it. You're ready to upload your story. All the links are attached at the bottom for the programs we use. Hope that was helpful. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to hit us up on them. This is Ami from Artgrid. See you next time.